with another challenge process video for you today. So this challenge is from Counterfit Kids or Counterfit Kit Club. I can't remember what the blog is called, but the image that I just put up there was their mood board for the month, which was actually from a CSI challenge page. The Counterfit Kits choose a different kit club thing every month, and the idea is that you create a kit using their mood board and whatever other information they give you. So I went through and picked out a whole bunch of things from my stash with oranges and browns and kind of nature and autumn colors, so that was really good. And then I had this photo of the autumn leaves that were at our local park way back in autumn, and so I thought this picture fitted really nicely with the theme of the kit. So yeah, I went ahead and used that, and then just pulling out some of this pattern tissue paper that I have had in my stash for a very, very long time. I think it might have been from Kmart, and I have had it so long and never used it. I had the intention of using it for a couple of layouts, and then it just never got pulled out. So here I am actually getting to use it. Well, I say I'm getting to use it, but none of it actually ever makes it up onto the layout. So I will apologize in advance. I have another problem with getting all my layering right, and I trim it down, and it's just all uneven and crooked, and it drives me absolutely nuts. I try many different ways to get this on the page, and it doesn't actually make it. So I will let you know that in advance. It's no big secret. But yeah, now I'm trying to work out, oh look, I need to trim some more off it. So the more I trim off it, the less you can see of it, and it's just ridiculous. So I cut up some 6x6, so yeah, I think it was a 6x6 paper pad. I'm not sure where that one was from. I think it was a Kaiser Craft one, not sure. And these were some little die cuts that came in that same paper pad, so I thought I'd use those. It's a very, very old one, like probably 3 or 4 years old, I would imagine. It's old. So I decided to use those, and then this is the orange piece that's from another kit. Then I get out the paint. I can't remember what that's from. I got it in my Scrappery Kit Club for August. So I decided to use some of that on there. And again, this background does not make it into the final layout. I don't like it. It looked like rubbish. I don't know what I was thinking. I seriously had an issue when I was filming on this day. Yeah, this was Sunday week, I think. And I don't know. I had so many problems. I had ideas of what I wanted in my head, and I just couldn't get them out and get them on the page. And yeah, I've kept this. I might, I don't know, gesso over it and turn it into something else, I think. I won't waste it, but it wasn't coming together for me. So I tried doing some splatters. I think I put it aside and come back to it. I just could not get it to work as I wanted to. So now here I am pulling the tissue paper off the back of that photo. And then what did I do? Oh yeah, that's right. I tried to fold it up like a fan. Why would that be a good idea? I don't know. But I give it a try. And as you can see, it's all sticky. It sticks to the scissors. It doesn't fold right. Oh, it was a nightmare. I see all these girls on YouTube and they use tissue paper and it looks amazing. It just always looks good. It gives it another layer, another bit of dimension, different texture, and it looks really cool. I try and do it, absolute fail. I don't know. I'm going to persevere. I'm going to keep trying. I think I'm going to go and get some plain tissue paper, just a plain color. Maybe that will help. Look at that. It's ridiculous. I don't know what I was thinking. Maybe if it was on, you know, a little girl's princess dress photo, it would be fine, but on some wooden leaves, it just doesn't work. So that gets scrapped again. I don't know. Do you guys have the same problem? Do you try and do things and they just don't work, or try and copy what someone else has done and it's just a great big fail? I don't know. Some people just seem to be able to throw things on a page, or seemingly throw things on a page, and it works and it looks beautiful. And then when I try and do that, it's just a great big mess. So I'm going to try and do some more of the orange paint because I really wanted that on the layout. I was determined that that was going to be on the layout. So I just do the packaging technique, which I know always works. I've used it before. It's tried and tested. It'll work for me. So keeping with the craft paper again, and this just looks so much better than my paint scribbles from earlier. So I did add quite a few little splotches around it, and in the video it looks quite yellow, but in real life it's really orange. I think the film, the camera even, the colour's a little bit distorted. That, and I was sitting right in front of a window, so that could have been part of it. So just smushing some of that around, and then I use my watercolours, and I did a whole lot of splatters all over it. And now that's a really orange colour, but on my page it comes out quite pinky orange. I don't know, it's a bit more like a fluoro pinky orange color, like a fluoro vest kind of. I don't know if it's the way it reacted with the paint that was already on the paper, but yeah, it's definitely more pinky fluoro-y color. I'm going to try for a third time to get this tissue paper on the layout. I've wasted an entire sheet of the tissue paper on this. So I'm not even sure what I was trying to attempt with this. The little fan folding thing did not work last time. I'm not sure why I think it's going to work this time. But I give it a go. You never know. It might just work. Yeah. So yeah, that was that. I'm going to definitely give the tissue paper a go on another layout. I've put it away because it was making me upset. So I put it away in the cupboard. I might pull it out next month. We'll see. I'll add it to one of my DIY kits. They're so fun to make. Have a go at making a kit out of your own stash. Yeah, it's really fun, and it's a really good way to use up all those little bits in your stash. Like, I've had some of these bits lying around for forever, and one, I forget about them and they don't get used, or two, I'm like, oh, it'll never work on a layout, I don't have anything we'll go with. But once you kind of get a little collection of stuff together that does match, like pick a color theme or something like that, it just kind of works once you get a whole lot of stuff together. So definitely give it a go. And I think I said it in my last video that I've been doing a few challenges this month just to get my mojo back and get into the swing of things again. And it's been a really good help having those challenges to do, and gets me motivated and thinking about different color combos and different things I can do together, put together. And also I have been using up a ton of my photos that I've been wanting to scrap for ages. I don't know, I've really only just started 12 by 12 scrapbooking again in the last, I don't know, maybe since June or July. I used to 12 by 12 scrap all the time, and then I switched to Project Life for a couple of years, and I didn't do a layout. I just didn't do a layout in like 3 years. And so this year I've just got back into it. So I've got pretty much 3 years worth of photos that I want to now do full page spreads for, which is a lot. So having the little challenges and things like that, and kits, I subscribe to the Scrappery Kit Club, and also I can't remember the name of the another one, and that's really good to get some new products and then mix it with what I've already got and make up some pages. So just doing a little embellishment cluster down there with a few little bits. I'm not sure where all those things are from. I'm sorry, they're all pretty old. This is an Amy Tan stamp. I'm not sure what collection it's from, but what I stamp is top 10. So I just stamp that on that little tag down there. And I think that's pretty much all I do. Oh, add that up the top. And that's all I do to the photo. Now I tried to add this other little embellishment thing down the bottom, but it's another thing that fails and doesn't actually make it onto the layout. But, you know, I give it a go and we'll see what happens. So I really, really wanted to put some of these cards on the layout. I think this sheet is from Kaisercraft. Not sure what collection. It's another old one. But I thought the cards, well, the little cut apart cards were really, really cute, and they fitted with the autumn theme and the leaves and everything. So there's a bird, a deer, and some little leaves on a card. So I just sort of stick them all together in a group and then try and get them in one of the corners of the photo. I think they end up in the top right corner. Yeah, there. I think that's where I leave them eventually. I'm going to turn that paper around a few times to get it on the right angle. Oh, I'm such a perfectionist. Everything has to be just so. I'm terrible. So I think I've committed to what I've got there now, and I'm ready to stick it down. I have very big commitment issues when it comes to sticking things down on my layouts, as you would well know if you've watched any of my other videos. I and and agonize over where things should go before I stick them down. Like, I have everything just placed nicely, and it takes me forever to actually get it stuck down and say that's where it's going to be. Oh, I'm hopeless. And then when you do that, then when it is stuck down, I still go back and alter something or change something, or I don't know. I'm just a shocker. I really, really am. So I really wanted to put a little bit of this washi tape on, but it's gold and it's got like, it looks like little bird footprints or little chevrons, but they look like little bird prints. But it just was kind of peeling and not being sticky, and it just was ripping. So I decided not to add it to the layout. And I thought maybe this frame, I could cut it down. But no, it didn't. It was too bright, I think. So then I went and put down my title. Oh, yeah, I added a leaf on there, but that doesn't stay either. Trying to add some more things to that corner. That tree sticker was never going to make it. It was just too big and dominated the whole page. So now I get my alphas out, and I'll speed this bit up for you because it took me a while to get them all nice and straight. So the title is Autumn Leaves, and then I put R always fun, and then the always fun is out of the little tiny word stickers. So when I get to that bit, you'll know what it says. And this is where that tissue paper gets ripped up. I told you it didn't last long. And look, how much better does that look? It looks a lot cleaner and nicer. So I'm glad I eventually ripped that up. And then just adding a little embellishment cluster in the top corner. I think I put some more tiny word stickers up there as well. Oh yes, here we go. Those ones say, I think, everything is good. I think. Yeah, I just went and got the layout and had a look. Yeah, everything is good. And then I also add a little rub-on as well up there that says Happy Day. And that's from one of the older, I think it's a Maggie Holmes collection of rub-ons. So just finish off that title. So always fun. And I really wanted there to be an R, like the word R in there, but there was not, sadly. So I just use a different color of those. They're Simple Stories alphas. So the same font as the green, but just that orange color. And I think that kind of ties it all together, makes it work with the orange color in the background, because it's very, very similar to that orange paint. And what else do I add on there? Oh, I tried to do some stamping, but I didn't have my StazOn ink with me. I only had the Memento, and it wouldn't stick to the washi tape, so I just rubbed it off. And that's when I get out the rub-ons, I think. I don't think I do much more to this layout. No, I think that's pretty much the last thing, and then I go around the border. Yeah. Sorry. I was distracted. There's birds outside and I was watching them. So yeah, just going through and adding in a little border. I did some little lines and dots and curly bits just to give it a bit of interest. I haven't done a border like that in a while. Normally I just do a straight line. And this time I decided to be a little bit different and put in a fancy border, I suppose one could call it. Fancy. And I think that is it. So thanks for watching, guys. Bye.